You guys, did you hear that BCBG is getting into makeup and beauty? Heard that right. They have a brand new beauty line that is launching in early February, and I am here to show you some of these brand new products that are not even in stores yet. If you want to check out BCBG's brand new makeup, then just keep watching. Well, welcome back everyone, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica and I make videos about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel. Today, like I told you in the intro, we are getting into some really fun goodies that are not even being sold yet, launching in early February. Bcbgeneration brand new makeup launch. So some of you guys might know Bcbgeneration and BCBG Max Azria. I think I'm saying that right. From their clothing lines, they are getting into the beauty sphere now. So I got to go to their event last night here in LA, their sort of sneak preview of all of their different exciting new products. They're launching some fun makeup and also some skincare stuff. It's really exciting. I went home with some of their beauty goodies. So I am going to show you all how they perform. Basically, the look that I'm sporting right now is due to these guys. But before we get into it, make sure that if you haven't done so already, you hit that subscribe button, and then make sure that you follow me on my Instagram so that you can get more daily fashion and beauty and travel inspiration there. I'm on there basically every day. So if you enjoy watching my videos, I really encourage you to find me on Instagram and follow me. I would really appreciate it. And if you do, say hi and let me know that you came from my YouTube fam. Representing. So the products that I'm going to be showing you on my face are these new I Do Liquid Shimmer Shadows, Babe State of Mind Bronzer and Highlight Palette, and the Feelin' Fine Shadow Palette, which is 12 shadows. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna go into my bathroom. Hopefully, I've been filming in my bathroom a little bit more lately. Hopefully you guys don't mind it. It's kind of a pain for me to drag all my makeup into this room and film, even though it's like a lot cuter looking. So hopefully it's not annoying, but let's go and see how all this works. Alrighty then. So I have already put on my foundation, concealer, setting powder. So we're gonna get right into these products. The next step in all of this, of course, is bronzer. Go ahead and open up the Bcbgeneration Babe palette. This is the packaging of this palette. It is cardboard, Babe State of Mind. I mean, freaking adorable. Open it up and here are the two cream highlight shades, and then these are two bronzing shades right here. When I first saw this last night, I was very skeptical because I was just like, cream highlight, sparkly bronzer, nah. But then the makeup artist, the makeup artist that was there, demoed this on my face, and I was like, okay, I get it. I jumped for this because I loved the way that it looked. So I'm just gonna grab this brush. I've been using this to do my bronzer lately. I don't know why. It probably isn't a correct brush to use for bronzer. I just like it because it kind of helps contour while you're bronzing. I'm gonna use this one. So normally I don't like sparkly bronzers, but I'm starting to appreciate them. They do give you like a very pretty, luminous, dewy finish. I'm just gonna blend this out. I really like that. Always carry my bronzer around the frame of my face. So here is the bronzer on. I think it looks really good on my skin tone. It's actually like a really pretty finish. I don't feel like it looks like crazy sparkly, to be honest, even though in the palette it definitely does look quite sparkly. So it's really nice. I think I'll definitely use this on like more days when I want to do more of like a bronzy, glowy look. I'm gonna throw on some blush really quick. The cream highlight. That is what really kind of scared me about this, because I was like, all I really have are powder highlights and I know how to work with those, but with the cream I was just like, ugh, I don't know. But when I had a demo of this done on my skin by the lovely makeup artist, she used a brush kind of like this one and she just kind of like dabbed into it, and then she kind of just like put it on my cheekbone. So I'm gonna try that. All right. Starting to see something happening. It's pretty, it's not like blind you in the face highlight kind of situation, but again, if you were going for something a little bit more like no makeup, this is kind of nice because this like it's just kind of a pretty like hint of it. I wonder what this like more like peachy toned one looks like. So there's the peachy one and there's the whiter one. I wonder what would happen if I just kind of dabbed it with my finger. Little dab will do ya. Dab. Oh yeah, I overall really like this little palette. I think it's going to be great to travel with because it's so lightweight, the cardboard packaging. You've got highlight and bronzer all in one. I also think for like lighter summery looks, this is going to be awesome because the finish just gives you more of that like softer, dewy look, like not so heavily made up. Let's move on to the eye products, shall we? I'm gonna prime my eyes really fast with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the Bcbgeneration Feeling Fine palette. These 12 shades. And it says it has 12 pigmented shadows, buildable and blendable shades, and they are a mix of matte, shimmer, and metallic finishes. I'm going to create an eye look. I really like the colors in this palette. These are the types of colors that I reach for on a daily basis. They're like warm neutrals, got a good amount of matte and shimmers in there. So I think this palette is going to be fantastic also for traveling because of all these different colors. Like this is better, I think, than the current palette that I usually take with me traveling. So let's swatch these and see how they look. And then I gotta think of the look that I'm gonna do on my eyes. They don't have shadow names, so I'm just gonna do row by row. So that is the first row. I'm liking it so far. We'll see how buildable they are though. Second row. It's basically my skin color. That'll be a good setting shade, I guess. Also basically my skin color. Ooh, that's gonna be a really pretty one for the inner corner, I think. Right, now I'm gonna do the last row. Woo! Yes. It's a really pretty gold shade I feel like I'm going to love. Yes. This one seems kind of like the first one on this row, but we'll see if they look that different. Yeah, it's a bit darker. Kind of similar though, to be honest. Last row is very promising. I'm liking this last row. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is take this color that is basically my exact skin color and put that all over my lid as a base. Okay, so this is a little bit more yellow toned than my actual skin color now that I'm seeing it on a bigger patch of skin, but that's all right. I think as my transitions shade, I'm gonna do this orangey color. I love colors like that for transitions. Ooh, that is very orangey. Actually really looks nice with that more yellowy skin color that I put down first. Just using a fluffy brush to just blend this out softly. I don't want any harsh lines. I want those blurred lines. Okay, yeah. That song was so 2017? I can't remember what year that song came out. This is actually a really beautiful color. I love it. I'm going to take this darker brown shade down here with my little Sigma brush. It's an E44. This is like the only brush that I really say what it is in my videos because most of my brushes are just kind of like random nothing brushes. I need to change that at some point. Stamp this into my outer corner. It's not really going on as pigmented as I would like for this shade to be doing. Yeah, that is not as dark as what I would like it to be. It's not really giving me the desired effect. I'm gonna try this one on the top row because it seems like it also could be kind of nice and dark. That seems like it helps a little bit. I mean, it's helping, but it's not really giving me what I want. Put this right in the crease. So far it's turning out like pretty. The colors are pretty. It's just that those shades that you would think would be nice and dark, that would be good outer corner like crease defining shades just aren't. I'm going to do a cut crease. I'm not the most amazing at these, so don't laugh. You know what? Practice makes perfect. We're gonna try. Take like a little teeny tiny brush to cut the crease. That helps me be a little bit more precise. Eyes are so like, it's hard to get them to lay flat, the skin to lay flat, so that I can get that nice clean line. I think we can be satisfied with that crease. So now I'm going to take, I think I want to do like these goldy colors in there. So I'm going to take this color right here, which is the more deeper, like not as yellowy gold, if that makes sense. I'm going to take my little Urban Decay Game of Thrones brush. I think this was Jon Snow's sword or something. Press that in all over. Make sure we get this color fully saturated. Packing it on, just sort of like patting it. That way it's super high impact, and I think it looks very pretty. I'm gonna take this other Game of Thrones Urban Decay brush, and I'm gonna go into this color right here and put this on my inner corner. Kind of blend it in a little bit to that very inner part of the lid, so it looks like it kind of flows into that color a little bit better. Put a bit of it right up here under my brows, which need to be waxed so badly. And my last thing that I like to do when I do cut creases is kind of define the cut crease a little bit more, although I'm not loving these dark colors so much, but I like to just take a very detail-oriented brush and just go right over the top of where that cut crease ends, like a little bit more definition. So there is my eye look. I think I might take this color and just sort of bring it a little bit underneath as well. All right, I'm gonna do my other eye and throw some eyeliner and mascara on and all that jazz, and then I'll be back to wrap up this video. Other eye is finished, but I almost forgot about another little thing that I picked up last night, and it is their I Do liquid shadows. So they're 3 creamy liquid shadows with a long wear shimmer finish. So I just want to pop these open really quick because I might maybe add this to this look. They are right here. So I'll swatch these on my hand really fast. Those are the 3 colors. Look at how pretty they are. Put this like right here. Just for like a little pop of something brighter. It's really, really pretty. Definitely want to try these on their own so I can see like really how they look, but I love the idea of these, and the swatches have a lot of promise for me, so I'm excited about these. Now I'm going to finish up my look and then I'll be back. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that little demo. Personal opinion after using all of these would be that I love the bronzer in the highlight palette. I think it's going to be really good for like summertime when I'm going for more of a light luminous look. I really love the Feel and Fine palette. I feel like I do have a lot of these shadows already in my own current collection, but I don't want that to take away from how I sort of feel about this. I really think that if you're in the market for a palette that has these types of warm neutrals in it with some good shimmers, this is a great palette. The colors are really beautiful. As you can see, they're very pigmented. I highly recommend this palette, especially if maybe you're more of a beginner with makeup and you're just looking for a good palette that has just a lot of good shadows in the neutral range. I also really recommend this as something that would be great for traveling because it has so many great colors in it and it's so lightweight and very compact. So it would be a perfect palette to throw in your suitcase. These shimmer shadows, I have only gotten to use them just a tiny bit, but like the swatches on my hand, like I showed you, I'm obsessed. I can't wait to try these more. I really want to try this purple one in a future look. Unfortunately, I don't know the prices of any of these items yet. I looked all over the internet and I couldn't find anything. So I will put in the description box down below links to these products, if indeed there are links when I launch this video, and prices. And even if it goes up before there's more information, I will update it as these products launch. Bcbg has been a favorite brand of mine for many years, and I'm excited for them to get into the makeup sphere. I really love the packaging and the whole vibe behind this line. So if you want to check this out, head to the description box and there'll be more info down there. you so much for hanging out for this long. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, give me a comment down below, let me know what you thought about this collection. Would you buy it? Would you not? What are your thoughts? Throw them at me. I'm ready. I'm sitting here waiting. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.